Hey Naim, how is the progress about the leadership report?
Actually, Fauwaz, I'm still stuck in this report.
So what are the types of leadership that you choose, Naim?
This report is about the transactional leadership, but I'm not really understand about this report, how the leadership concept is made.
Oh, but I also did not understand about that too. Yo, AIRIN,
Yes, Fauwaz.
did you understand about this leadership that we discussed?
Yes, of course, I know about it. Okay, focus on me. Transactional leadership, also known as managerial leadership, is a leadership style where the executive relies on a reward and punishment to achieve the optimal job performance from his or her subordinates. Other than that, transactional leadership is based on exchange or transaction. The leader rewards the workers who are perform their task to the specific level and punish the workers who do not perform to those set standard.
Oh, I get it now. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it now. But how about the characteristic?
Hey, I know. The characteristics are first is rewards and punishments are the motivation for subordinates to carry out their duties and obey. So this is the main reason why subordinates do their best and avoid mistakes during their duties. Next is standards and benchmarks for good performance are clearly stated. Okay, next is creativity and innovation are not the main focus. Instead, the most important thing is to carry out duties according to the leader's standard. Okay, next is the organization mission, system, rules, instruction, and chain of command structure are central to organizing the company. Leaders' power lies in their formal authority and responsibilities within the organization. Transactional leaders do not seek to change the status quo, but instead run the company according to existing rules and systems. So they are highly resistant to change. Next, the leader oversees subordinates' performance and ensure they were according to goals, standards, and targets. And lastly, leaders tend to think in box to solve problems. They are adept at handling routine affairs but are confused when they encounter problems that require creative solutions. So that's are the characteristics of transactional leadership.
Wait a minute, Liza. I found something in this internet that Bill Gates has those characteristics that you talk about. And I noticed that Bill Gates used the rigorous hiring process to appoint a lot of young minds and set leader to lead the next generation. It is for his leadership and guidance that many employees stay with the Microsoft for a long period. Even though Bill Gates initially used only transactional leadership skill, he can also turn to becoming the transformational leadership. With years of knowledge and expertise, he started using the skill as per demand.
Okay, you guys know about sport coaches are also a good example for the transactional leadership. They motivate athletes to apply discipline in training. They instill a high level of commitment to do their best to win prizes. Suppose some athletes do not show a high will to progress. In that case, coaches will ignore them and exclude them from international competition.
So, how about the benefit?
From what Fauwaz explained, there are several benefits that we can learn from transactional leadership. The first benefit is clearer direction. Leaders link the organization mission and goals with its subordinates, standard rules and procedure and targets. They set SMART goal, which is S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and A and T for timely. To achieve the desired result, they use reward and punishment. Second is timely result. This leadership style make it possible to achieve short-term goals quickly. That is reward and punishment motivation allows subordinate to perform at their best and as quickly as possible, thus enabling them to get good grades. Lastly, consistent result. Leader enforce existing procedure and protocols. They actively supervise the work of their subordinate, whether it has met the standard or not. If a subordinate does what they do, they get a reward. If not, punishment will follow.
Besides, you guys should know that this type of leadership have their own disadvantages.
Oh really? What are the disadvantages?
The first disadvantages is this type of leadership does not encourage creativity. In this environment, employees are not encouraged to come up with new ideas. Instead, leaders insist they to stick to the strict system and pursue the goals they have been tasked with at the cost of any other ideas. The second one is lack of focus on building relationship. Transactional manager focus on using rewards to motivate employees and boost satisfaction. They don't focus on working conditions such as an employee's relationship with their manager, which can be critical drivers of engagement and satisfaction. The last one is transactional leadership only focus on short-term result and does not consider long-term employee motivation. The motivation for carrying out a task is reward and punishment. It leaves employees with no incentive to be more creative and innovative. Also, subordinates do not have emotional ties and commitment to their leaders. So that is what we call transactional leadership. You guys understand?
Oh, thanks for helping me on this report. I finally understand about the transactional leadership.
Oh, I also understand. Thank you, Nazira. Thank you all.
Wait. This video is not over yet. Based on this video, we have described in detail the concept of transactional leadership, including definition, characteristic, advantages, disadvantages, and an example. Therefore, we may conclude that transactional leadership is the best method and effective method for providing encouragement and motivation for employees, but for short-term organization goal and not for the long-term organization goal.